Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Rosina Yasin. I am a librarian by profession. I am working in government in government technical college, Return Lahore. Today my task is to talk with ChatGPT on the topic of the secret to building lasting habits. It is an informative and interesting topic. Now we let's start. Assalamu alaikum ChatGPT.
Walaikum salam. I'm here.
How are you doing today?
Doing well. Thank you. How's your day going so far?
I'm good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Today,
What's on your mind?
we are going to talk about the secret to building lasting habits. I
Ah,
will ask
great.
you I will ask you a series of questions and you will
Mm-hmm.
share your insights and practical advice.
Sounds
I
good.
hope
Go ahead.
I hope this conversation helps everyone understand how to build positive habits that last.
That makes sense. Positive habits can shape our days and long-term outcomes. I'm ready for your first question whenever you are.
Okay, let's get started. My first question is, what are the habits and why are they so important in our daily lives?
Habits are the small, repeated actions we do automatically, like brushing our teeth or checking our phone first thing in the morning. They're important because they free up mental energy. Instead of deciding everything from scratch every day, habits create autopilot patterns that save us willpower. Good habits move us forward without constant effort, and bad habits can quietly drain time, energy, and even confidence. That's why they matter so much.
Okay. Why do some habits last for years while others disappear after just a few days?
Yeah, that's the tricky part. Habits stick when they feel rewarding and doable. If a habit gives a small win or reward right away, even a tiny one, the brain wants to repeat it. But when there's no obvious reward or it's too difficult, then motivation usually fades. Yeah, routines that fit naturally into your day tend to last longer than ones that feel forced.
Okay. What is the biggest mistake people make when trying to build a new habit?
That's easy. Trying to change too much too fast. People pile on a bunch of new habits all at once. And then when life gets busy, they burn out and drop all of them. A smarter approach is to focus on one habit, make it ridiculously easy at first, and celebrate the small wins. That little bit of success keeps your brain interested and makes the habit more likely to last.
Thank you. Very good answer.
Thank
Uh,
you.
how can how can starting with very small actions make habit building easier?
Starting small lowers the resistance. If you tell yourself, I'll just do 2 minutes, your brain rarely argues because it feels safe. Once you get started, momentum usually carries you further. Over time, you raise the bar gradually, but those tiny beginnings trick your mind into consistency. And consistency is what builds lasting habits.
Good. What role does consistency play in creating lasting habits?
Consistency is the glue. One action done regularly matters more than a perfect action done once in a while. When you're consistent, even with small actions, you train your brain to trust the process. That trust makes habits feel normal instead of like a constant grind. Without consistency, even big efforts tend to fade. Repetition builds identity. Like, I'm the kind of person who does this.
Okay. My next question is, how can we stay motivated when we don't see immediate results?
Hmm. That's a real challenge. The key is to shift the focus from outcome to process. Instead of asking, is it working yet? Try noticing the small wins, like I did show up today. Keeping a simple streak tracker or a little note can make progress more visible because long term habits often don't show results right away, but they still compound. And yeah, allow yourself to be motivated by identity rather than results. Tell yourself, I'm the type of person who keeps practicing. That mindset sustains you when external results are slow.
Thank you. How do our environment and daily routines influence our habits?
A lot more than we think. Your environment actually nudges your behavior. If healthy choices are visible and easy, like shoes by the door for a walk, you're way more likely to do them. But if junk food is right in front of you, that that influences you too. Routine is the rhythm that either reinforces good patterns or can reinforce bad ones. Changing the cues in your space can make good habits feel more automatic. And if you pair that with consistent small actions, your daily environment starts working with you, not against you.
Very informative answer.
Mhm.
Next question is, what are some effective ways to break bad habits and replace them with good ones?
Breaking bad habits is less about willpower and more about disrupting the cue that triggers them. So, if scrolling on your phone is the issue, remove the phone from reach. Then replace that habit with something you actually enjoy, like a 2 minute stretch or a sip of water. The tiny substitutions work better than trying to erase a routine altogether. And when you slip, don't treat it like a disaster. Just reset and restate the environment or the cue. Be kind to yourself too. Consistency beats intensity, and over time, those little steady choices are what shape long term change.
Okay. My next question is, can technology and habit tracking apps help people stay consistent? Why or why not?
Yes, they can help because they make progress visible and give quick feedback loops. But they're tools, not solutions. If tracking feels punishing or obsessive, it can actually backfire. The sweet spot is using tech gently, like reminders, streak counters, or weekly check ins rather than number chasing. The core habit still needs to make sense in your daily life. Tech can support it, but it shouldn't replace the habit itself.
Okay. Uh, my last question is, If you could give three practical tips to someone who wants to build habits that last a lifetime, what would they do? They be.
Hmm. Sure. First, start tiny and repeat daily. Think 2 minutes, not 2 hours. Second, design your environment so the right action is the easiest to do. And third, track it simply, like checking a calendar box or jotting one line. Those three keep it easy, visible, and momentum driven. With enough repetition, they start to stick almost unexpectedly.
Okay. Thank you, ChatGPT, for sharing such valuable insights on building lasting habits. Your answers have given us practical strategies that anyone can apply in their daily life. I hope
Glad to help.
everyone watching I hope everyone watching or listening found this discussion helpful and inspiring. If you enjoyed this conversation, remember that lasting habits are built through small, consistent actions every day. Thank you once again, ChatGPT. It was a pleasure talking with you. Allah Hafiz.
You're very welcome. Allah Hafiz. Take care.